Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to JU-Ice channel again. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me and others, and waking me and others up this lovely Monday morning. People, April is almost gone. It's almost out. Boy, oh boy, time do fly. Time is flying. And as you can see, Mr. Hustle, man, he just used the bathroom on the other side. And here he is doing it again. He must really have to go today. Jesus, Mr. Hustle, Jesus. Just let it out. Just let it out. That's right, my boy. All right, I'm gonna clean that mess up. Yeah, but yeah, I was looking on my YouTube, on the the YouTube channels and stuff like that, and I noticed that so far as 3 states, several states, Section 8 is gonna be reopening soon. One is Cleveland, Ohio, and the other 2 I saw the name, but I don't remember them right now because it's not really relevant right now. It's not open yet. It's going to be opening. But not in New York City. It's not New York City yet, or New Jersey, nothing like that. No states that we all know, that we are familiar with right now. But yeah, folks, keep your eyes in tune to YouTube and see when this Section 8 program is going to be reopening, so you can go and apply. If you're eligible, they'll call you and stuff like that. If you're not, you will get something telling you that you're not eligible, and I suppose they'll tell you why. Excuse me for wearing this red top again, but I just threw it on. Didn't want to come out in my night clothes, so I just threw it on and came out. Yeah, but it's a lovely Monday here in Orlando. Oh, and yesterday, as I was walking Mr. Hustle, I noticed the love bugs, they are back. Yeah, here in Florida, they have these bugs called the love bugs. It's two little bugs, and it's so weird. They lay on top of each other like this. Look at my fingers, like this. And they call them love bugs. They don't bite, but they can be annoying because they fly around you like crazy. They just come close to you, land on you and stuff like that, but they don't really make no noise, and they are black. Nothing to be afraid of. Well, if you're afraid of bugs, I don't know what to tell you, but me, I'm not afraid of bugs and stuff like that. But they just annoying. You just got to be like going like this, get away from me, this kind of stuff, and they'll still come back. But yeah, yesterday I saw 2 for the first time. This is around the time that they appear. So I guess later on they will be coming out. I didn't see any this morning, but yeah, they're back. And I don't have much to say today, just that I'm grateful for waking up this morning, seeing another beautiful day. I hope y'all are too. I hope the weather is nice where y'all are. And yeah, my friend made it back home after driving 15 hours. He loved to drive, but yeah, he made it back home safely. So I'm grateful for that. But he'll be back again soon, and I'll be grateful for that too. Yeah, so folks, if you have friends that or you knew for a long time and y'all get along well and stuff like that, even though y'all might have a little ups and downs along the way, try to hold on to that friendship. You know what I'm saying? Especially if both parties are mutual with it. You know what I'm saying? Try to hold on to that unity, because friends are not, what can I say? Some friends are lasting and some are not. You know, some people come into your life for a short time. Some people come in for a long time. Some just passing through. Some just coming to destroy you and then leave. So the ones that's good to you and you are good to them, treasure them. Hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? And try to meet up whenever you can. It's good when two good friends, even though y'all might not see eye to eye because the other one might be telling you something for your own good and you don't want to hear it, but deep inside you say to yourself, he or she is telling me the truth. I just don't want to accept it. But later on down the line, you realize, yeah, it was the truth and you do accept it. Well, there's nothing wrong with telling the person later on when you decide to accept it. There's nothing wrong with you being honest and tell the person, I apologize for the way I reacted. You were right. I guess I had to see it for myself or whatever. A good friend, they would tell you about yourself, they would tell you about your flaws, but they would not knock you down. They'll try to build you up. They're not telling you that to shame you or nothing like that. Most of us take it that way, but a real true friend, they wouldn't tell you that to knock you down, because they'll tell you and then they'll explain it to you. But at the time you're so angry because you don't want to hear stuff like that, like myself, example. But later on down the line, you get to realize this person meant well, So treasure those kind of friendships, because like I said, no one knows when it's going to be their last. Don't wait until the person died to then say, oh my God, I wish I had listened to them. I wish I had told him or her I appreciate what they said to me or what they did for me or whatever. Do it and say it while the person is alive. And if you can reach them by text, by phone, talking, or you can visit them or they can visit you, oh my God, that's one of the best things, okay? Because you will be so surprised when both of you link up. It could be a male, it could be a female. You will be so surprised when both of y'all link up after such a long time and you embrace and then you smile and then you say, oh my God, I miss you or whatever. It feels so great. You know what I'm saying? Especially this time, this day and time, so much has happened since the coronavirus time. We were all like separated. We all had to stay in our own little corners or whatever, a space, whatever you want to call it, and you couldn't talk to anyone. You could talk to them on the phone, but you couldn't see them and go around and stuff because you're afraid that you might get sick and stuff like that. And people that did get in contact, they got sick. A lot of them died. You know what I'm saying? So, even right now, a lot of people still has that mindset. They don't really want to be too up and too close to anyone. But make sure you carry your mask and stuff. Wear your mask, and You could still be around people, but don't be around a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't be around a lot of people anyway. And it's not because of the coronavirus coming in. I've always been like that. But, it's not that I'm antisocial, but I just don't feel like doing that. I just never like doing that. Here go the love bug. I just spoke of it, and here go one right here. And it's just one. I don't see. Maybe he's looking for his partner or her. Yep, I told you. I just spoke on it, and it happens. Anyway, it appeared. Correction. Yeah, so treasure those good friendships that you have, for real. Treasure them. Nothing is forever. Nothing lasts forever. So just treasure them. Yeah, so the kids are going into school and stuff like that. Yeah, the parents are dropping them off. Mr. Hustle is laying here, relaxing. Yep. And I am going to stay out here for a little bit, do me some stretches and stuff like that, and enjoy this beautiful weather, enjoy this day. Yeah. It's so weird. Last night I came out to take Mr. Hustle to urinate. I bring him out like around 9, so he can use the bathroom, because he's going to be asleep all night long. So we need to relieve his bladder. Anyway, I was standing in front of the house, my daughter's house, and I'm always looking up into the sky and stuff like that, because you can see the sky so clear here in Orlando, Florida. I'm not saying that you can't see it other places, but I know when I was living in New York, you see it, but you don't really see it. It's always clouds or something, buildings or something blocking you. I'm not knocking New York, y'all, but over here, you see how you can see the sky. It's like you got the sky for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to share it with no one. But yeah, I thought it was a plane. I don't know what the heck it was. It was weird. First, I didn't think it was a plane. I saw this light. It was like a shot of fire. The orange reddish color, and it just shot up going up into the sky. You know what I'm saying? And it was moving pretty fast. But the way it was moving, it wasn't like how the planes move. And it wasn't making no noise. And the airport is right over there. So it came from that direction, So it just went up, and then the orange reddish light just disappeared. And it disappeared for a while. And then I looked again, it was further up now. So I looked again. I kept looking at it. I never looked away. And I was like, what the heck is that? What is that? That's not a plane. And then, when it disappeared, I said, oh, it must have been a plane. But it's so weird. You didn't hear no noise or nothing. And the way how the light from behind, like a shot of fire. But then a little dot of it reappeared, and then it just disappeared. The weirdest thing was a plane, a real plane, actually was going up. It just left the runway, and it was making all this noise like planes usually do. And that fire-looking light was not shooting out from it. It wasn't. And it just was like going, just flying up, but it didn't disappear. It took time to disappear. It was just flying, and they reach certain heights or whatever. But that first one that I just spoke about, that didn't make no noise, and it just disappeared. it wasn't no shooting star, people. It was not no shooting star. I don't believe that. But I don't know what it was. It was just a strange object. But anyway, I just said, you know what? Let me go inside, because I don't know what's going on. So much strange things is happening these days. And I was like, let me just go inside. I just hope I don't hear no strange noise knocking on the door, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be opening the door. So I just went inside and I just watched a little YouTube, and then I went to sleep. So I don't know what that was. I don't know, but whatever it was, I don't know. Yeah. Because, you know, the airport is right over here. You know, it's not far. It's right over here. So you see, there's a plane right there. There go a plane right there. You see how big it is? And it just left the airport. It's big. You see how it is? And it's making the noise. That first one didn't make no damn noise like that. It didn't make no noise at all. It was just quiet. And you just saw that orange red light, you know, like fire just coming from behind of it. It just shot up in the air. And it stayed in sight for a little bit, then it disappeared. You see, you can still see the plane over there. And it's gonna take time before it disappears. It's reaching higher heights. But that one, oh, forget it. It didn't, it just shot up and just showed a little bit, and then it disappeared. I don't think it was a shooting star, because a shooting star would have went straight up, and you don't see no red, orange light like that, like fire. So I have no idea, you know. Anyway, you know me, I'm always vigilant, and I will continue to be that way. And yeah, the little birdies are out. Here go one right over here. And you can hear them. They're in the trees. Yep. Yep. And yeah, I was reading another article this morning. It was talking about what attracts snakes. You know, they showed a big snake, and I kept reading, and it mentioned again about people planting olive trees. Olive trees attract snakes. So folks, stop planting them olive trees. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of snakes around your area, your way, your house, or whatever. Stop planting them. If you want olives, go in the store and buy them. Stop planting them, because they attract snakes. Snakes love them. You can Google it. Snake love olive trees. Yep. It has some kind of warmth or some, you know, what the snake likes. Yeah, so, you know, I'm gonna end my video right now. I chat enough for the morning, so I will talk to you guys another day. Peace.